Hey Collective, welcome back. I hope you're having a good day today. So today I want to talk about chaos. How do we gain control over chaos? It begins with mastering ourselves. No matter what obstacles life throws on our path, we get to decide how we respond. Do you move forward with strength and courage? Or do you let fear dictate your actions? Mastering self-control is crucial because control is found in our everyday choices. Choosing wisdom over impulse, kindness over anger, or humility over ego. Chaos does not politely knock before entering our lives. It barges in uninvited, sudden, and without calling first. The forms it takes are many. Uncertainty, setbacks, unexpected loss, or the overwhelming, never-ending responsibilities we all face daily. No matter how carefully constructed our routines are, or how much we plan our days, chaos will find a way to seep through the smallest of cracks. It is woven into the tapestry of our existence, as natural as the rise and fall of the setting sun. So if chaos is expected, does that mean we're all powerless against it? Do we let the tornado of life carve its path of destruction? Or do we stand firm and decide how we will weather the storm? This is where choice enters the chat. While we may not be able to control what happens to us, I have learned we can control how we respond. Control does not mean we can eliminate chaos from our lives or force the world to bend to our will. Control is mastering yourself in the face of uncertainty. It's about choosing how we think, act, and behave when life refuses to go our way. I'll use one of my favorite movies as an example, Castaway with Tom Hanks. So, if your plane crashes on a deserted island and you're somehow the lone survivor, are you the type of person who freaks out, screams for hours, crying for help, exhausting yourself as you try to understand something bigger than you? Or are you the controlled type who knows not to waste their energy resisting the inevitable and starts to gather supplies and finds a safe place to sleep? Oh, and a volleyball to call friend. One will survive, the other most likely not. You've got to learn to adjust, adapt, and find rhythm in the flow. We can't dictate every event in our lives, but we can dictate how they shape us. Choose resilience over despair, patience over frustration, and calm over chaos. So when life throws obstacles on our path, we have decisions to make. Do we crumble in the face of chaos? Or do we stand still, breathe deeply, and move with purpose? Do we let chaos consume? Or do we learn the lessons it offers and emerge stronger, smarter, and more tapped in to our own power? Because our true power lies in choice. True control is an internal force. It's not built on external stability. It's an inner strength. When everything around you shifts like sand beneath your feet, the only thing you can truly control is yourself, your thoughts, your reactions, and how you choose to proceed moving forward. Self-mastery is the root of control. It is the difference between regulating your emotions or being ruled by them. Another lesson I've learned is while anger, fear, and frustration may come to visit, they cannot live here. If you've mastered yourself, You do not act on impulse or allow fleeting emotion to chart the course. Instead, you pause, reflect, and choose a response with intention. This level of mastery is not achieved overnight. It is a practice that requires awareness, discipline, and patience. It is cultivated in the true moments of stillness, where we are alone with our own thoughts and can focus long enough to understand them, rather than reacting or being triggered blindly. Every time we resist the urge to lash out or choose to respond wisely instead of recklessly, it is strengthened. The second pillar of true control is resilience. The world will challenge our strength, push us past our limits, and truly test us. But resilience is what will keep you moving forward. Even when you think the world has sunk your battleship, resilience is what allows you to adapt without losing yourself. To understand rejection is redirection, and that pain is not just suffering, but an opportunity for growth. A resilient person does not shatter under pressure, they transform. A resilient person does not see hardships as a loss, they use them as fuel to build something better. They understand true control isn't found in the chaos around us, it's built within us. We can't force life to always go our way. Instead, master your inner world so no matter what life throws at you, you remain steady, grounded, and unshakable. When you are able to do this, chaos doesn't stand a chance. Many people believe that to overcome adversity, you have to force life into submission, that control means domination, or you have to bend every situation to your will. But you see, true control doesn't come from domination. It comes from balance. I know the war between head and heart well, but life is not meant to be conquered like a battlefield. It is meant to be understood and embraced. So loosen the iron grip, or risk more frustration, resistance, and suffering. I've learned the harder we push against life's challenges, the harder they push back. But seeking balance instead of force, you'll learn to move with life rather than against it. To me, the definition of balance is knowing when to fight and when to yield, when to speak and when to listen, when to take action or have patience. And wisdom lies in knowing which approach is needed at any given moment. Balance also applies to how we handle our emotions when shit gets real. Allowing ourselves to be consumed by fear, anger, or despair, we lose clarity and chaos can take over. But suppressing our emotions, pretending they do not exist, only makes us numb and disconnected. Acknowledging our emotions without letting them rule us, that's true control. Feel deeply, respond wisely. Balance is also essential in our relationships. When conflict arises, domination only leads to more discord, but balance brings understanding. It's not about proving our superiority or winning every argument. No, it's about finding common ground, listening, and understanding. Overpowering others does not make you strong. Creating harmony despite differences does. It's about learning, adapting, and finding equilibrium. When you truly start to understand balance, you'll stop seeing it as a battle to be won, and as a dance you can master. Take a step back, analyze, choose your words carefully. The right words spoken with wisdom can change everything. This world we live in is loud. Emotions cloud judgment, and misinformation spreads faster than truth. Wisdom is priceless. So remember this. Seek understanding before making decisions. Think before you speak. And listen before you judge. Wisdom's power not only lies in knowing what to say, but when to stay silent and when to observe. So when disorder creeps in and life seems overwhelming, know this. Clarity won't come with panic, force, or anger. It comes with wisdom, understanding, and patience. Darkness has a funny way of making us feel abandoned, like there is no way forward, like we are trapped. Life's challenges, disappointment, loss, failure, and uncertainty clouds our vision, making it hard to see the way forward. But when all seems lost, don't forget hope. A lifeline, a beacon to guide you through the darkness when no one else can. Hope acknowledges struggle, reminding us that what we are facing is not the end of the story. Throughout history, hope is what keeps us moving forward despite the odds. So remind yourself daily that darkness is never permanent, and standing still is not the only option. Today may feel heavy, but tomorrow always holds new possibilities if you're willing to walk forward into the light of hope. Until next time, friends, keep healing. See ya.